ignoring this big lump in my throat. I shouldn't be crying.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So this video is basically about the difference between Makeup Forever's Matte Velvet and NARS Sheer Matte Foundation. Now I get asked this question all the time while working at Sephora. Which one's better for your skin? Which one do you use? Which one looks better? So basically I'm just going to be explaining the difference between each of them, why I like both of them, and how it works for me. Now, this is my second video, so I haven't really talked about my skin much and what I like to wear, because my first video was just about, this getting a job at Sephora. But basically, I have oily skin. Now, most people who have oily skin is generally oily in the T-zone area, which is straight across. Normally, that's just the nose area and it like straight across here. This is normally T-zone. I don't really see most people get oily on their forehead or their chin. It's mostly the nose and the cheeks. So that's been a problem for me for a long time. Now, what most people do is they go to a powder because they feel like a foundation being liquid is going to make them more oily. But I'm here to tell you that's not true. You can find a foundation that is mattifying, which both of these foundations are. This Sheer Matte here from NARS and the Matte Velvet from Makeup Forever are both mattifying foundations, so they're really good with oily skin. Now, my go-to foundation is Makeup Forever's Matte Velvet. I really, really like this foundation. I think that it looks great on your skin tone, from the darkest skin tones to the lightest skin tones. I think it's great. And if you do have oily skin, it is really good. Now with this foundation, what I like about it is it's full coverage. Now most foundations are sheer coverage or buildable coverage, but this is full foundation and it kind of has this powdered finish. Now when I normally wear this, I didn't realize it was backwards. Normally when I wear this, I normally do a duo matte on top, but now that Makeup Forever has that Pro Finish foundation, that's what I wear on top of it. It really has this flawless look and it is so mattifying and it's actually not drying. Most people think that when you say mattifying, it means drying, and it's not gonna do that at all. It's really good. Also, another thing about it, let's see, it lasts all day long for me. Like I never have to reapply and reapply. And if you do find that with your foundations you have to keep reapplying because it's making you oily, the best thing to do is get oil blotting paper, because every time you put foundation on top of your oils, you're just clogging up your pores. So the best thing to do is get an oil blotting paper and remove the excess oils that's on top of the foundation, and not to reapply. So with this, it does last me all day, oil-free all day. I don't have to reapply it. I can leave it at home. I never have to travel with it, so that's really good. So yeah, so good coverage. I can wear it all day. It is also water resistant, which is really good. Not that you're just gonna be, dipping around in water every day of your life, but it's really good because it is water resistant. So tears, if you are gonna go swimming, it's gonna last on you. It's not gonna come off. So that's really good too. Also, it's non-comedogenic, which means that it's not gonna block your pores. That's really what causes oils in the first place, is that your pores are blocked and clogged. So it doesn't do that at all. It's actually been tested, so it does not block your pores. So yeah, I think that's pretty much about this. I love it. I love Makeup Forever. As soon as someone comes into Sephora and they're like, I have oily skin, I'm like, let's go over here. I love this one. Now for the NARS Sheer. Oh, by the way, in this one, if you want to know, I am a 75. Yeah, I'm 75 in this one. For the NARS Sheer Matte, this is in Trinidad. I think that's probably like the fourth to last color. One more thing about this. It's the difference between the two, I would think, is this goes deeper in color than compared to the NARS Sheer Matte. So you can go deeper in color with this. So it covers all ranges of skin tones. So that's really good too. Okay, so the NARS Sheer Matte. I actually like this as well. It's really good for oily skin. Also, a lot of people say that it is drying to the skin, like it dries out too much. I haven't had that problem. I'm not you know, I'm not as oily, or I just don't have that problem when using this product. But some people do say that it's really drying. If you feel that way, I would suggest using a moisturizer underneath this, and that can kind of balance you out a little bit. This doesn't have as much coverage as the matte velvet. It's more sheer, but you can build on it. For me, when you have oily skin, building too much kind of doesn't really help the problem. So if you do want full coverage, then I would just go with the matte velvet. But if you don't mind the sheer coverage, then this is really good too. It has more of a natural finish compared to the powdered finish that the matte velvet has. So yeah, so it's sheer coverage, looks really natural, absorbs oils, of course, works really well for that. A good thing about this that this has, that the matte velvet doesn't, it does have a complexion brightener, so it really helps you glow and have a really bright complexion. And that kind of happens, you know, automatically once you use it a while. A lot of people say that their complexion has actually just changed overall and been brighter, so that's a good thing for this. So basically, those are the pointers for the matte velvet and NARS. If you ask me my favorite, I do like the matte velvet better, but I do rock with both of these. So these are really good if you have oily skin, you don't know what to get, things have been making you a little bit more oily. I would definitely go with the Sheer Matte from NARS or Makeup Forever matte velvet. Hopefully this has helped you. If you want to know anything else about both of these products, please feel free to comment below and I'll answer your questions. If you want to see the difference or know the difference between any other products, let me know, and I'll also cover that for you, okay? Hope you enjoyed this video and I hope I helped.
Ignoring this big lump in my throat, I shouldn't be crying. Tears were for the weaker days, I'm stronger.